Hello! And good morning, and welcome to the fact that it's the 1st of March, and it's, it's, snowing. Second day of it, so, but yes, this is like the first day of the vlog countdown to my 21st, and it's kind of ridiculous to think that this is the 1st of March in England, and, yeah. I'm getting in the car before I get soaked. We survived the trip to B&Q. I literally brought Dad with me, because basically yesterday the boiler kept going out in the night before. And it turned out yesterday when the guys came out, they were like, do you know that there's no insulation around the pipes? So basically we're going to get some insulation for the pipes, at least for the inside bit, try and stop it like getting too cold up there. And then basically get loads of in a minute, get loads of like other stuff from town that we like, bits and bobs that we need, and then go pick Brett up from work, and then after that I am basically
staying indoors.
Yeah, I'm not coming out in this. But the thing is like, I want to go and then ski in the Alps, so actually like being able to drive in this like weather is actually quite good, because if I can't deal with this, I'm never going to be able to deal with driving like in Switzerland and things like that. And also, it's not just that, but this what made me laugh, right? The amount of people in England that don't know how to drive in the snow, like there was like people, I was doing like 15, 16, because my car's not really, anything above that, the car really wasn't happy. And there's people on my backside, like in Toyotas and Vauxhalls, and you know, it's like, guys, you do realise there's like 5 inches of snow on the ground, and you're behaving like idiots. So, and like, one of them actually tried overtaking me and nearly lost control of their car, so it kind of just proves that I'm actually driving to the conditions and they clearly don't know how to. So, yeah. Okay, so it's day 2. Annoyingly, the camera footage from yesterday, 90% of it has been completely corrupt. So, plan for today instead is, for this vlog only, I'm combining the 1st of March and the 2nd of March together, but from tomorrow, normal working will resume. Anyway, it's still snowing outside. I'll show you it in a bit. It's also really windy. But my outfit for today, well, when I go out, I picked up these cute gloves from New Look yesterday, which are really, really nice. And my super dry jacket, standard issue type thing. So today, basically, I've got like 2 or 3 layers on it. It sounds ridiculous, but I'm freezing. Our boiler's still broken. The engineer basically was meant to come up between 4 and 8 yesterday. Between 4 and 8 PM yesterday. We ended up going to bed at 10 because obviously I'd had medication and stuff. And they actually turned up at 11:15, by which point everyone was asleep, so none of us heard the door. But yeah, so outfit for today, basically I've got my Ralph Lauren hoodie on, then underneath I've got one of my Hollister tops on. I love my Hollister tops. And then underneath that I've got my New Look top on. I've just got like it's just literally like a New Look vest. I got loads of them a couple of years ago, because just sort of like loungewear, but also just to wear underneath like cardigans and things like that, and like shawls and blouses and stuff in the summer and spring. And then leg wise, I've got my ignore Kaz's blanket down there. I've got my Levi's jeans on. These are a different pair to what I had on, what I've been wearing. Basically, so I've got 6 pairs, but they've lasted me like ages. Obviously I'm losing loads of weight as well now, so these ones are starting to become too big for me. But when I sell them, I'm basically, all the money that I sell from all my clothes that are too big for me, they're basically going to use to buy my new wardrobe. Obviously you can see I have, excuse all the mess, but you can see that I have 2 wardrobes here. I've been sorting stuff out. That pile there is all the blankets and like throughout the night. And I've just been sorting some stuff out there. That's blankets and things as well from where I've been getting ready. But basically, this wardrobe has all the new clothes in. This wardrobe has all the clothes in that I currently wear that are starting to get too big for me. Anyway, Also got Jack Wills socks, because I love my Jack Wills socks. And then underneath, I don't know if you can see them, you'll see them, they'll feature a lot more when in the summer, but I've got my Oro Blue leggings on. My Oro Blue leggings are finally starting to fit, so basically their size guide is like the same for tights. This is the box. I got them in TK Maxx because I was like, oh my god, I love the colour. But basically their size guide's really weird, so even once I've lost all the weight, basically these will fit me now despite the fact they're a large / XL, because I don't know if that's going to focus correctly, but basically my height is, I think when they did my height last time, because they have to do my height lying down, it's really weird, my laying down height was 1.7, was just under 170, I think it was 169.5 or something ridiculous, and then you do your weight in pounds. Now obviously my, kilos is here, now obviously my weight at the moment is literally like just under 80 kilos, so that puts me in the large extra large, but my target weight is 65, I've changed it slightly, so I'm still literally gonna be in the large extra large category because of my height. So yeah, basically 170 you kind of like borderline up until about 62 kilos, and then you go into the large extra large, for definite. But I mean that's my lying down height. If I was going on my lying down height, yeah, it's practically 170, so it's borderline. But yeah, so that's basically the outfit for the day. So what am I doing today? Waiting for engineers. I've got to go pick Brett up from work in a minute. I've changed Fudge into his outfit for the day as well. He's no longer wearing his green hoodie. He's now wearing a blue jumper, which is quite cute. It's basically the same design as the grey one. And then I think I've got to go and get some essentials, but I don't really want to go out. I want to go out as little as possible at the moment. It's just so windy and so cold out there. Yeah. So has started once again. Right, the engineers have been out. Basically, they've had to do a little bit of a temporary job. So they've cut the condenser pipe because most of it's blocked up. So at the moment, we're having to get, like, poor Brett is having to get buckets, on washing up bowls and whatever, and we're basically having to find out how quickly they fill up, and then we've got to empty it every few hours. Otherwise our ceilings basically get damaged from water if it overfills. So we've got a fun couple of days ahead of us until this weather gets lost, haven't we?
Well, at least you're going to have heating though.
That is a good point. That's a very good point. At least we've got our heat and hot water back. Literally, I've got my car in sport mode with the ESP off and dynamic on. 4MATIC is working extremely well. Basically, this sort of weather is, don't bother going out in it unless you either have,
take it easy. Unless
you either have forward drive, 4-wheel drive, or, like me, all-wheel drive. Well, most vans are either forward or they're all-wheel, whereas mine's all-wheel drive. But yeah, like basically, it's easier to drive with ESP off because ESP, when ESP's on, it doesn't allow the wheels to spin. Obviously, the wheels need traction. So, yeah, while it's snowing like this, I'm basically driving it with the traction limited and, well, traction control on sort of like the actual ESP and that off. But the really funny thing about ESP as well is when you turn it off, it just proves like how good of a driver you are. So yeah, it's been quite a interesting day. I'm really sorry I haven't filmed that much over the last 2 days. I will try and film more in the coming days. Obviously, where it's been snowing, it's been really difficult to do much. So yeah, I guess it's you okay?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, I will try and do more in the snow days. Obviously, from tomorrow, normal workings of the vlogs review will resume. I'm obviously really sorry that the first and second are combined together, but not much I can do when my camera decides to corrupt half its footage. But yeah, join us for tomorrow. I'm going to try and post the vlogs around sort of between 9 PM and 10 PM every day, depending on where we are. There will be a couple that won't be posted until the next day, so there will be some days where they are 2 on the same day effectively uploaded to YouTube. But that'll be because some days we won't get back home till late, and it'd be too late for me to be able to do any sort of like video editing and things like that, because video editing does take a while. So yeah, thanks so much, and see you tomorrow.